you can control your narrative.
Come on, what are you doing? You can't smoke in here.
No, come on.
Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about not getting into addictions and things that addictions can lead to. And we're going to use a classic show called Seinfeld for our illustration. So let's get this video rolling.
Somebody had to. You know, just because a person's a smoker, that doesn't mean he's not a human being.
It doesn't?
In this video, Kramer is starting to really get into his stogie habits, and he even starts opening up his apartment to his friends and even strangers that are smokers. And that's what can happen to us, is that we can start a habit, then we let other people with the same kind of habit enter our lives. So that's something we can watch out for and learn from this video, is to watch what or who we let into our lives. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps with the channel. And subscribe if you like this new personal development type of videos. And let me know in the comments, do you know of anyone that has an addiction around you? Or do you know of anyone that has broken addictions? Let me know in the comments if you want. And now let's continue with the video.
Yeah, people really seem to be enjoying themselves. You know, they come in once. It's like they're addicted.
Now we have Kramer saying, once these guys start smoking, it's like they're addicted. That's what can happen to us. We can try something once and we can get addicted, whether that be drugs, whether it be alcohol, whether it be cigarettes. But one time is all you need, and sometimes that can destroy our lives. I remember years ago, I never partied in high school, but I noticed that after one drink, and I had another drink, then I had another, and then I started drinking, it seemed like every day. But then later on, it led to me being evicted because I started partying, and I couldn't tell friends no, not to come over, not to party at my place. So that's what can happen. I mean, everyone has their own stories of their addictions. So if you want, you can put yours, or someone maybe that you know, maybe not even near you or close to you. You can put someone that you knew maybe from afar, whose life was messed up by an addiction. You don't have to write the addiction, but you can just write what happened to their lives. Maybe they lost their jobs. But let me know in the comments if you want. And now let's continue with the video.
Look at that. Her face is all craggly. It's crinkly.
We see in this video that Kramer's face is getting messed up. That's what can happen to us. Something in our lives may be messed up. Maybe it's our body from our addictions, whether it be drugs, alcohol. Maybe we have cirrhosis of the liver because we drank too much, or maybe we're looking a lot older and our teeth is getting messed up if you're doing drugs that will be harmful to your body. But there's always something that will go wrong or be destroyed if you have an addiction. So watch out for what you get addicted to. And if anything, stop your addiction. Try to break your addiction. If you need help, then go to a therapist, or go to a pastor, or go to whatever you need to do to stop your addiction. So your face, your life, your marriage, your whatever it is destroying, don't let it destroy your life or destroy yourself. So let's continue.
Jerry, you know, my face is my livelihood.
One thing we can take away from this clip is that sometimes addictions can destroy livelihoods, whether it's losing your job, and maybe you drink too much and it's messing up your work ethic, so your job fires you. So try to cut your addictions out, or try not to get addicted to anything. You might be so disciplined, but you don't think that you will get addicted because of your discipline. But sometimes that won't matter, because sometimes an addiction is too strong. Whether it be drinking alcohol, whether it be PORN, whether it be anything, but addictions will always dominate and destroy our livelihood if we let it. So try to stay mentally strong and keep on improving ourselves rather than giving ourselves to addictions.
We got it.
No way, Kramer. You brought me nothing but a mountain of misfortune and humiliation. Now get out. Jackie, I said out.
In this part of the video, Kramer is asking his lawyer, Jackie Childs, for help, and Jackie Childs tells him that he is embarrassed because he tried to help him, but it's not working. And that's probably how people that have addictions feel when they go to family members or someone that they constantly go for help. But the reason why they feel embarrassed, the person that is trying to help, that is because the person pretty much just goes back into that life. They don't even really try to help themselves, or they do it just to get maybe some money for their addiction, but they don't really take stopping their addiction serious. And that's why Jackie Childs in this part of the video is humiliated. So the lessons we can get from here is, if you don't have addictions, be careful, because they sneak up on you. So don't try to don't start addictions, whether it be even in bodybuilding. You don't want to take gear just to get muscles, just to get quick results. There are all types of addictions that we got to be careful for, whether it's on your phone late at night, or even like drugs and alcohol, because those will do damage to your body as well. I seen where PORN messed up marriages. So we got to really be mindful of addictions. And if you know anyone with any kind of addictions, you probably know what will happen to you if you keep on with your addiction. So if you're not addicted, I pray that you're not. But if you are, I pray that you get the help that you need. So another thing we can take from this is watch who you hang out with. Kramer met some friends who were smokers in this video, and they started partying at his place, having smoker parties. But sometimes when you meet people with addictions, maybe you got out of addictions, and those same people will bring you back in. So be careful. If you stop your addictions, be careful not to hang out with people with those addictions. Hang out with good people. Maybe go to church, or go hang with friends that are not addicted to anything. So that's another thing we can take away from here. And if people are giving up on you, that should tell you something, that you need to you're breaking your habit very serious, or they'll start cutting you out. And then you're going to start feeling sorry for yourself, like Kramer does at the end of this video. So don't try to make people feel guilty for your addictions, but try to own up to it and try to break it, so you don't lose people out of your lives that care for you. A little about myself. I grew up in a Native American place where there's a lot of Native Americans who are drinking a lot, doing drugs. And I never wanted to be like that, but I got caught up with that when I was 18. And again, later on, when I was in my mid-20s. But the thing about it is, I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to have cirrhosis of the liver, and I didn't want my face to be messed up by drugs. But the thing that got me out of it was I turned to Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. I mention it from time to time on this channel, but I got the necessary help I needed. That might not be your kind of help that you would want, But Jesus Christ will always be there for you. Or if you're not into religion, maybe it's something else. Maybe you need help somewhere else. But there's always help out there. I pray that if you have an addiction, that you get the help that you need, whatever it is. But I just let you know that the addiction that helped, or the thing that helped me break my addiction, was Jesus Christ. But if you need, then you can go to a church, a Bible-believing church that is, and talk to a pastor, and then just go from there. But you can go to whatever you want, therapists, whatever you need to do. But I pray that that you break your addiction in any way you can, so it doesn't mess up your life, or it stops messing up your life. So get the help that you need, and keep improving yourselves, and keep on watching these videos every Friday, and watch my alpha male content. They're also personal development videos that helps people in a different way every Monday. So only you can control your narrative. And stay tuned for the video at the end. Everybody stay awesome and keep improving yourselves.
He has turned this beautiful specimen into a horrible, twisted freak.
Who could love me?